Hello, hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, night. We're here, we're deep red, getting dragged right through the coals right now. It's terrible. It's absolutely horrendous. So, there's really not too much I could do. Cypher, we actually got out of. We were up like 170 or something. So we took that. We got out at 24.58. I got it back in a little bit. That's not working out. Nothing's working out today. Iron and Cypher and AREC, the only things that I had that were up today. AREC, actually, we did not even have American resources. Iron, fighting where it's at. I am contemplating selling this. We were actually up like $500 today, but we didn't take it. Which is, I don't know what is going on. I just keep having faith in the market, starting to go back bull mode. But for the first time, Robert Kiyosaki, he's right. He made one prediction. One out of like 1,700. He got correct. That, at least for me, I should have, not that I should listen to that guy, but I told myself that I wanted to pull out everything and just sit on my hands. I was at 25.3. Now we're sitting at 23.2, which is unbelievable. We're still up a lot for the year. We're still up a lot for the last month or two, 3. I mean, forget it. I did like 80% of my account in the last 3 months, so I can't be too unhappy, even if it takes back. It just bothers the shit out of me because I hate to lose money that I could have been putting back into these stocks when they're done going down. So it's like, do I pull out now so that I have more capital to get in when they go even lower? Or are we at the damn bottom here? You could see that this is kind of fighting. Because this is unbelievable. Sure, the PEs, the market cap, the revenue for some of these stocks might not be there. I get it. But we're just having like a complete reversal of everything. And I think this might be my sign to get rid of iron. Because sure, I'm up 61. But next time we look at this, we're up 20 bucks or something like that. So, but it's just like, do I hold this? Because like everything else I'm waiting on, it's going to go back up, and therefore our money will go back up instead of us having to try to redistribute this or taking the losses. Are we going to sit here and take the losses today? Or are we going to wait? It's such a tricky thing. And then I'm watching ASST because this has been trading higher than usual. So I was wondering, we'll quadruple down in that sense. While we're losing, we'll just gamble more money. But that's terrible. That's terrible. One thing I'm realizing is that as well as I'm doing, people who actually are good traders, they must look at me and be like, how the is this guy making any money? Because I'm trading stocks like it's fucking apples and oranges here, like left and right. I should be doing this with options. That's why people use options, is so they're able to trade a stock and not have to mess with their holdings and things like that, At least the stuff I'm holding, I could probably be doing cash secured puts, but I'm still getting into this option stuff. I'm actually using Peter DiCarlo's courses. It's actually over here at Traders Help. So that's pretty cool. I'd like to continue with that, but obviously that moment in the intro/free section of this course. Not sure if what I'm looking for is in the more advanced course, but it's definitely better than nothing, so I might end up taking that route. He is very heavy into the options, so there's a lot to learn for me there. Now, you know, what time is it? We're almost at, it's 11:20 right now. Oh, shnikey, shnikey, shnikey. So, do we wait? I've been waiting. It's crazy, because we were down 100 today. We got, like, back up, you know? Oh, we were up, actually. I don't know if I was up during that, unfortunately. I've been catching up on rest a little bit. Because we gotta get dosed with radiation today, actually. At 4 p.m. I haven't eaten since 5 p.m. yesterday. Just drinking water, tea, coffee. I gotta get this PET scan. Positron emission tomography on my body. See what's going on with this cancer. Or, it's not cancer, I should say. I don't know what it is. It's a tumor. And we gotta see if it's cancerous. Most likely a biopsy to follow, which is them basically scraping some of this stuff out to test it, which is not gonna be fun. So this week's gonna suck. We got a bunch of appointments and stuff Monday, today, tomorrow, Wednesday, and then I'm probably gonna be done and dusted. So I don't know. You guys might not see too much of me, or at least it might be a lot lower relative to the usual, because we need to make sure we recover. But I don't know, I'm pretty good like that. I don't know, stuff that wipes people out, I'm fine. So I have to say I'm blessed in that regard. I'm very grateful that I have a very good, honestly, overactive immune system. That's kind of what my condition is. It is what my condition is. Multiple sclerosis, it's where your immune system is attacking your central nervous system. Pretty much your entire nervous system throughout your whole body. Particular your spine, your brain, and really, yeah, everything suffers. So my body, for whatever reason, identifies my nerves, specifically the myelin sheath, which is what protects the nerves and also helps them be a conductive unit with the other cells, nerve cells, to transmit and receive signals. So once that myelin sheath is destroyed around the nerve basically is like unfunctional, because I mean, it can function, itself is not devoid of use, but its ability to receive or send signals gets diminished greatly. So, but your body is amazing. Human bodies are amazing. We have something called neuroplasticity, which allows us to rewire our brains and our bodies continuously. And it's the only thing that's actually saving me from being completely destroyed by what's happening to my body. Like, that's how strong the neuroplasticity is. That this can fight something withering you actively. Like something actively destroying you. It's actually building against that. Because my progression has been severe over the past 3 years, but the more you fight, the more you actually have to fight. Your body keeps giving you more. It's almost like the counterintuitive effects of exercise. You would think that working your heart by running, by lifting weights, whatever it might be, accelerating your heart, but ultimately working it out, you would think that those people are damaging their heart, because like animals, we know they have, on average, they live a certain amount of heartbeats and everything like that. But what is counterintuitive is that as you work things, and yes, they're stressed and they're more taxed, you're using them more, they get stronger, and therefore they work less. So somebody who is fit, their heart actually works a lot less all the time. Whether they're resting or whether they're exercising. They have a very similar heart rate, whether they're resting or whether they're actually doing exercise. So that's how strong their heart is. But somebody who's not fit or overweight, you know, their resting heart rate and what they even walking around, their heart rate's going to be a lot different. So these are one of the counterintuitive things with our bodies, and that's kind of how it follows. Like everything about us is kind of counterintuitive, you know? We're very weak, but it's enduring. It's our endurance that allows us to continue to get stronger. Because we are very powerful beings when it comes to the amount of suffering that we can take and actually come out prosperous in the end. It's almost what we've been designed for from the very start. We are endurance creatures. We're endurance runners. We do everything over long periods of time. At least maintained. Consistent persistence. And that follows with ourselves as well. So anyway, this is quite philosophical over here. I guess I'm taking a different route, being that we're just waiting for this shit. So fucking AREC, I inserted again today. I'm like, yeah, it'll go back up. AREC's good for it. The only rare earth going up right now, or was, it was, taking another $43 loss. Oh man, I'm just jamming out here, man. We're just jamming. Everything is fine. Do we have the conviction to lose more money? Or do we have the conviction to call it at 2K? I hate to see it, honestly. I'll hold through 2K losses. Because I swear to God, being down and then trying to figure out where to put the money, and then if I take another defeat by picking all the wrong stuff to go back up, forget about it. Forget about it. That's how I feel like I'm really gonna just take back everything I won this year. Give it back, actually. They're not gonna take it back. I'm basically giving it away at this point. So, today kind of sucks so far. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. That's why it's kind of worse getting news and shit like that. I was just reacting to everything I seen, and my intuition was telling me to sell everything on Friday. I even posted about that shit. Get me out of these damn crazy market. I would have been at 25.3, sitting on 25.3, and looking at this like happy days. Everything went down and I'm not in anything. Oh god. I would have missed out on Iron and Cypher. Yeah. There was like 700. We sold Cypher. We made 170, which is helping us not actually show the like 300. That's basically here, what, 260 it would be, minus 260, so something like that. Anyway, so I really want to just default to intuition again, almost like I'm retarded, to be quite honest, because not knowing technicals, well, I shouldn't say that. Not knowing fundamentals on some of these that I'm trading. I mean, look at that. Holy shit. What do you got? You got 40 positions, bro? What do you expect? You're gonna lose everything. So, God bless. God bless those with patience. That's what I can hope for, is the man with the hands. But it's like, if I'm holding, a lot of these are going back up. When do they start to go back? Oh god. Because if this is what's happening with good news, then what happens now if there's bad fucking news? So that's really where, like, I'm kind of terrified. If this is what's happening with good news, what is gonna happen when there's bad news that happens coming up? Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is ripping itself apart right now. I don't know. It was at 107 last night. All the Bitcoin's dumping. We're at 106. And everybody's shaking in their boots. It's 45. Yeah, this is gonna be another one of those days. It says neutral right now. Oh yeah, we're on an uptrend. Yeah, right. This thing's gonna be at 30 by the end of today. What is this? I mean, I hope I'm wrong. For my sake, absolutely. But this number is not getting any lower. It is trying to fucking maintain here. But holy shit. Oh, what a wild ride, the market. What a wild ride. Why am I even here right now? To be quite honest, why am I even here? I'm not even doing anything. The only thing I did today was bury myself even deeper by fucking buying some of the ones I've been down on. Iron's like the only thing pulling out here. And the power stocks. Nvidia, power. But power is power. That's energy. Those are doing well now. Everybody redirected toward the energy sector. And the microchips. All the downstream stuff with raw resources and all the raw components. Those are not doing very well. And then it's almost like only the midstream stuff is doing well. People who can either push things upstream or receive downstream, you know? It's like they're the middlemen. The middlemen are doing good right now. But upstream and downstream seem to be really suffering. Which, again, news today? I guess that's something that I honestly don't care at this point. Do we have Trump? I got that up on my other computer. Hold on. We'll see what he's tweeting about. Terminate the filibuster. Congressman Mike Carey. Nope, he's just doing a lot of helping people with their tickets. Nope, I don't know, he's doing a ton of promotions for congressmen. Okay, so people don't like that. That's pretty true. Everybody's getting out there. So I'm rambling. Today looks like it's gonna suck. Not good. Gonna send me off to the damn radiation chamber, and we're gonna get blasted on two fronts. But maybe when I come back, it'll be a different story, after market or something. I don't know what's going on. But I don't see much to do. Much ado about nothing right now. Iron, I guess if it starts going down, maybe 65, then we're out. But we should have a good place to hold it. Cypher and AREC. We'll check on these before we send things off. Fighting, I probably don't have it at a too bad of a spot here. But not too hopeful for the end of today. AREC, gonna fight around 4. That's for sure. But still doesn't help being down another $40. We could have just got in here, especially with my limited capital. Making a lot of stupid decisions. But this is what happens when you do too much at once. So I only have myself to blame for this. It's good. More mistakes I get to learn earlier on in this journey, because the last thing I want is to have even more money, like 100,000, and make even stupider decisions. So I'll lose the damn money now. I'll think about what I've been doing that's causing this problem, as well as the fact that you can't account for everything in the market. And that's something I take for granted, is that sure, I might make good decisions. It's like driving a car. You might be the best driver in the world, but especially the more people you got around you, like you're in New York City, it doesn't matter how good of a driver you are if 6 people crash into your car. So, it doesn't matter. That's the market. 6 people crashing into you at the same time while you're a professional driver. So, you gotta be ready for even that. And that's what I need to tune up for. So thank you all. I appreciate you tuning in, listening to my struggles, my woes. But may your troubles be less and your blessings be more. Nothing but happiness comes straight through your door, my friends. You all take care.